Welcome, Raiders. We'll be starting here in just a second. Now that everybody is
My phone should hopefully.
Thank you for following, Red Bander. I appreciate it. How's it going? I like the lurk. Admira's lurk is very cute. There we go. Kill the music. Alrighty. There we go. Let's check our requests. Ooh. We have a stalker.
Interesting.
Somebody's stalking Ilya. Sorry,
How
Ilya.
dare they?
We have a request from the 2nd Division.
Exposing the counterfeit dealers? What exactly does that entail?
Now that I think about it, I think this is the first time the department sent us such an important looking mission.
Wait,
Maybe they
Check,
finally
you're
come to
muted.
appreciate.
Huh?
Are we
we're
muted?
muted on your stream.
No.
Wait. Is it me? Okay, no, it's me. We're fine. False alarm. We're good.
I was like, everything looks okay on my end.
Maybe they finally come to appreciate our hard work, eh?
Well, it is not an impossibility. I'm more inclined to believe this is an odd job that they pushed onto us.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Let's go hear the details from Inspector Donovan. If everything goes well, maybe the other divisions will start to warm up to us.
Hopefully, once we're ready to head out, let's make our way over to the administrative district. That word's got a lot of syllables in it.
The administrative district?
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot of syllables.
It's a lot of syllables.
Hey, should we see if we have any more weapons? Oh, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to shop.
We didn't want to speak to you.
Ooh, we've got more things.
Give us stuff.
I'm gonna go talk to the fish guy and sell him all of our fish. Get a whole bunch of sepeth. Okay, so this is the one that I can go up here and I can try and see the scene that I was trying to see the first time.
All right, I'm gonna run and grab my food real quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, shoot.
はいそこです
よっしゃおととい来やがれってな よし上げていこうぜ
任せてそこよかった
No one home? Joshua, are you positive this is the place?
I don't have definitive proof, but everything we found out up until now points us here. There's just too much information about the 13 factories even I don't know about. All we know is that it's a network of 12 workshops that has passed down ancient technology.
And supposedly this doll studio is one of them. This is definitely the kind of place she'd stay at.
What's the plan, Estelle? Should I go in and investigate?
No, it's okay. Lucky for us, we aren't directly butting heads with the society this time. If I'm going to catch her, I'll have to play by the rules.
That's what you think is best. I'm with you. Besides, we still have that auction to worry about. Can we focus on that for now?
Sounds good to me.
Estelle? Joshua?
Ugh.
Huh?
The SSS?
Hey, what a surprise.
I thought I was detecting a familiar presence, but I could not quite pinpoint who it was. Why the heck are you guys here? Does the special support section have some business with the studio?
We're just stretching our legs for a bit.
What about you? Did the Bracer Guild have a request here or something?
Actually, we're here on personal business.
Or we were, at least. But it looks like no one's in right now. On a lighter note, you guys put up a good fight yesterday. How are you feeling? I'm a little sore, but fine overall.
Forget us. After all that yesterday, the two of you look completely unaffected. What gives?
You think? I guess these 2 years of walking everywhere has finally started to pay off. Sorry to cut our conversation short, but it's about time for us to start heading back to Crossbell City.
I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Careful on your way back, guys.
Of course, you all stay safe too.
Even a moron could tell that they were hiding something from us.
That may be true, but I did not sense any guilt coming from them.
I don't think it's our place to stick our noses into their private matters. Joshua mentioned that the owner of the doll studio isn't home. Shall we head on back as well then?
Yeah, might as well. We met that strange girl here last time, didn't we? Did those two know her somehow?
Nah,
Yes.
that's
Yes, Lloyd.
silly.
No.
Why would
Yes,
you
they
even
do.
think that, Lloyd?
She's only their little sister.
Adopted.
Mm.
Self-proclaimed adopted.
Mhm.
Yep. I mean, Joshua was self-proclaimed adopted. Now
I
he...
think he may have officially been adopted at one point.
Hmm. I hope so.
I mean, he has been now. If anything.
Well, now he's dating Estelle, so it would...
Still... He still goes by Joshua Bright. Now he goes by Joshua Stray. Look, it's Rin's model, but with pink hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite literally, like, I'm pretty sure that's just her model, just with pink hair.
I finally have a pose to work off of for now.
Nice! Where was I going? Oh yeah, CPD. Wait. Yeah, CPD's this way.
Also, my parents tried to do the thing again this week. Tried. And I told them no.
Good.
Nice. Now, I want
I
to know
used a
why
very
I
bad excuse, but I
can't
still
take
said
what
no.
time to kill. Company's upstairs.
That's the main thing, I guess.
Just
Yeah,
touch of these.
Is that at work?
D, if I can use, if they try to corroborate the story, I'm helping you move.
Move where?
I don't know, but I'm helping you move.
We could have come up with a better excuse than that.
It was one up in the moment, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good excuse.
I gotta move some mulch. We can help that if you want.
Okay, we'll do that.
Got bags of mulch in my yard.
All right.
To be fair, you didn't say what you were helping move.
I mean, I just helped move a bunch of stuff yesterday on the weekend in Cedar Rapids, but
It's just, you know, I don't expect them to be like, do you know where she's going? But my parents are crazy, so who knows? Anyways.
my brother's gotta move his body to and from a dentist appointment, so I can help you can help with that too.
Okay.
I have to drive him because he's gonna be on drugs.
Isn't that the most fun part of all that?
We'll find out.
Anyways. Talkie time?
Talkie time?
I can't type.
Well, I guess I'll just do some outlining while I'm...
All right, here we go. Good to see you, Inspector Donovan. Here to ask about that support request you submitted. Are you free right now? Do we have an Inspector Donovan?
I'm looking. Nope. Oh, it's you. Just kidding. It was way back in the beginning.
Oh dear. What voice did I do remember encountering these two now. What voice did I give this guy? New voice time! Oh yes, thank you for coming everyone.
Raymond was Xander.
Yeah, we really appreciate the help.
So what exactly does the request entail? Judging by the submission, it sounded like it was quite urgent.
Yeah, let's have a quick meeting to go over the details right now. Have a seat, guys.
Roger.
Something's telling me that we've got some legit police work ahead of us. I mean, we are legit police.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we haven't been having to do any legit police work because it all gets taken
from us. But also, yeah.
We do things unconventionally. Now then, about the reason we've called you in today. Well, we want the special support section to help us expose a counterfeit dealer who should be on their way to Crossbell as we speak. Counterfeit dealer? What?
Counterfeit dealers are a variety of scammer who've put fake logos of famous brand name goods on inferior products to trick consumers. They can potentially deal in any type of product, but tend to favor high-end or luxury goods, such as clothing or ornaments. Selling counterfeits qualifies as a minor criminal offense under Crossbell state law.
She really had all that memorized? Because, yeah, that's the gist of it. Every year, loads of counterfeit dealers try their hand in Crossbell, posing as tourists. High-class watches from the Vern Company, vintage Traeger products, not to mention a boatload of Septium trinkets. Taking advantage of unsuspecting customers has earned these crooks a whole lot of mirror. The thought of them preying on innocent people just to make a quick buck really ticks me off. Let me get this straight. You want us to help you take these guys down?
Exactly. Hurts me to say, but we get countless police reports filed by their victims every year. if we leave them unchecked for too long, it's going to hurt manufacturers and retailers trying to make a living too. We need to crack down on these guys if we want to restore people's faith in the CPD. You're right. Okay, I understand the situation. If you truly think the SSS is suited for the job, then allow us to help you. Excellent. I'm in your debt.
Okay, so what would you like us for us to do?
Here's the deal. We've narrowed down their point of entry to 3 spots. Crossbow Station, the airport, and Tengram Gate. We've got the station and the airport covered, so I'd like you guys to keep watch at Tengram Gate.
The 2nd Division is short-staffed, so we can't afford to send people anywhere outside the city. And that aside, I'm pretty sure you guys are well acquainted with Deputy Commander Bales, right? Since this case falls under Border Patrol measures, coordinating with her unit will be key. That's why I thought you guys would be a good choice.
It's as you say. I wouldn't be surprised if she were more willing to cooperate with us than with other CPD officers.
What do you think the odds are that we'll be able to finish the job without having to see her?
Okay. Looks like we've got everything in order. We'll start by covering the airport and station. You guys rendezvous over at Tengram Gate and contact the Guardian Force. Understood. We'll depart for Tengram Gate immediately. Thanks. We're counting on you.
See you guys later.
Wow.
Look at that. Some more decent police officers. Hey, they're being nice to us.
For now.
They were jerks when we first met them.
Yes, they were.
So the fact that they're now asking for our help is an improvement.
For now.
They want something.
Okay, let's head over to Tengram Gate now.
My big sister senses are just blaring right now. They want something. They're playing nice.
Oh, they absolutely want
Anyways. Oh, yeah. We should explain the situation to Deputy Commander Bales and request her cooperation.
I'll be right back.
I love their vehicles. Their armored vehicles are so freaking cool. This is harder to do than it looks.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get all 4 of them to stand in the same spot.
Oh, the old RPG follower, make them all stand still. Yeah.
It's really hard to
It's
do
something
because
you
they
just have
all
to do.
stand just slightly differently. And because they're not all quite the same size like they were in Sky. Because this is updated. So, like, Randy's feet are larger than Lloyd's, and his body is slightly wider because he's just bulkier. So their sprites don't line up 100% like I could do in Sky. In Sky, I was able to do it, but I don't think I can do it in this. See, I end up with one awkwardly standing in front because of how the thing works. Oh, hi, random maid. Why is there a maid in the military barracks?
She's cleaning.
Actually, this isn't even a barracks. This is actually a gate.
She's cleaning. Let her do her job.
Well, fine then.
Someone's gotta clean the gate.
Yeah, someone has to clean
Well,
the gate.
normally, at least from what I've been told as the military, that normally just ends up at the low minute of the totem pole. Or the people who disobeyed orders.
They wanted, like, actually people to clean well, so, you know, they hired a maid.
You're not wrong.
I mean, they probably still do make people who perform terribly do cleaning, but they probably have the maids do the proper cleaning.
Oh, I'm sure. It's just very funny to see the juxtaposition of a maid outfit with all of the military uniforms. Excuse us, ma'am. Afternoon, Deputy Commander, Sergeant Major.
Nice to see you.
Hello, you four. Given you came to see me directly, I assume that something's happened.
Yes, actually, there's something we'd like to discuss with you, if you don't mind. What explained why the game?
I think I understand your predicament. You can count on Tangrim Gate's cooperation.
Thank you, Deputy Commander.
Hold up. You sure you guys can afford to spare the manpower? Don't all the border gates get crazy busy during the anniversary festival?
No need to worry about that, Randy. As I'm sure you know, border security is the responsibility of the CGF guardsmen who are stationed at the gates. Sure, we may be swamped, but I think it's our duty to be involved with this issue of yours.
Well put, Seeker. There's no need for the Special Support Section to have any reservations on our behalf. That being said, we are currently short on hands, so the amount of aid we can provide is limited. Any assistance you can provide is welcome.
I know it's sudden, but do you think we'll have an opportunity to interview the incoming passengers from the Republic? According to police intel, the counterfeit dealer should be arriving at Tangrim Gate around noon today.
Noon, Now that you mention it, I believe there is a bus from Calvard scheduled to arrive relatively soon. If your intel truly is accurate, your dealer should be on board.
You know, there's a brief window of time where passengers from the Calvard bus have to wait for the domestic crossbow bus line to arrive. Usually, people waiting for their connecting bus head over to the mess hall to rest or have a quick meal.
So that we've got ourselves a plan then. First, the second Sergeant Major will come up with some excuse to escort the passengers into the mess hall. Next, we'll stroll in, not causing any ruckus, sure, and try to find our counterfeit dealer. If you ever wanted to show off your detective chops, Lloyd, now's your time.
Give it to me. We have a small window, but it should be enough to screen most of the passengers.
I am curious to see whether we can pull this off without giving ourselves away. We kind of stand out. I have blue hair, he has red.
I also wear things on my head. They give me special powers.
I'm kind of starting to feel anxious.
You still have a little time until the bus arrives from the Republic. If you stay at the gate, you should have enough time to rest beforehand. How about it? I can have beds prepared for you if needed.
I think we'll take you up on that offer, Deputy Commander Bales.
Very well.
You all... I mean, you went up the mains path. But otherwise, you went to the police department, had a conversation, and hopped on a bus and rode out here, and you need beds?
Yes, it's very tiring, man.
Nap time.
Nap time.
It hasn't even been lunch yet.
Naps.
Nap time.
Okay. I always like having a nap after lunch. They're nice
I'll
and
have
full.
someone call.
Hey, Dolly.
I'll have someone call for you when the bus arrives. Until then, use your free time to rest.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to Crossbell State, sir. I'm sure you must be tired from your long journey here. Fortunately, it won't be long until the bus to Crossbell City arrives. If you'd like, feel free to rest up in the mess hall while you wait.
I think I'll take you up on that.
I think that's our guy.
Hmm.
Not all of them?
What are you saying, Mira?
I was just thinking of like the theme that's going on for this area, and it's a remix of the previous military theme.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different enough for it to be different, but it's so similar that I'm sitting here like ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Anyways.
Uh-huh. It's just ever so slightly different.
Yes, it should be. Here's the passenger list. You should probably give it a quick glance.
I appreciate it, Sergeant Major Seeger. This is going to be a huge help. 9 passengers total, and we're positive that all of them came from the Republic.
Are you sure you are allowed to show this list to people outside the CGF? In a way, this is tantamount to the disclosure of personal information.
Deputy Commander Bales already authorized me to give you any information that may assist you in your investigation. And given that no one's name or address is included on the list, we're not leaking any sensitive details anyway. Or so she said. There's the quick and adaptive judgment we've come to expect from the Deputy Commander.
Damn. Damn, she's scary smart, man.
All right, then. Thanks for letting us take a look at this, Sergeant Major.
It's no problem. Did anything stand out to you?
We're definitely going to need to take a look for ourselves before we draw any conclusions.
Well, we should strike while the iron's hot. There's not much time until the bus arrives. We should interview the passengers and try to flush out the counterfeit dealer.
Agreed. Let's move out.
It's go time.
Roger.
I believe in you, everyone.
Also, you know the whole, like, hey, we should do this without, giving ourselves away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Void is wearing a CPD jacket.
Mm-hmm.
The thing on the
Represent.
back and on his sleeve both say Crossbell Police Department. Or CPD, actually. Technically, they're abbreviated. Like, that's what he wears. That's his uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. I can't wait until the bus arrives. Me to the land of opportunity. I hear the Crossbell is the ideal place to do business. Mira, oh, wait. Excuse me, sir. You're some kind of merchant, right? Exactly right. I deal in rare Calvaldian. Gosh, I can't read in that accent. Rare Calvardian novelties. Seeing an opportunity, I decided to come expand my wares with Crossbellan goods to sell back in Calvard.
You run your business by yourself? Is that not difficult?
Despite how things sound, I have quite a wide array of personal connections. All the contacts I've made across Lemuria have given me a huge leg up with business deals. Far more than I could have ever expected. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to show you my wares.
Please, adventurer, please check my wares.
Xander! Feed this man. Random man.
Morning. Are you heading to Crossbell City too?
Yeah, something like that. Don't you two have to be on some kind of couples retreat?
Ha! Is that what it looks like to you?
Oh, are you... Oh, you are not together then?
Awkward. E.
Haha, if we had a mirror for every time we were asked that. Contrary to what you think, we're siblings, not a couple.
Since we barely look alike, people have always getting the wrong impression. We both love to travel, so we go on all kinds of trips together. It's just our thing.
Wow. Sounds like you two are really close.
Man, well, I'd feel bad if she went places by herself, seeing that she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Haha, aren't you hilarious? I'm not the one Mom's always nagging to find that special someone.
Haha, well, I guess you got me there. Anyways, you guys all have a good time at the anniversary festival, alright? I know we will.
Hold on. Hey, you four. Don't you think that lady's up to something?
Huh? Lady? Which one?
black-haired one sitting over on the other side, wearing the pantsuit.
The one we haven't talked to yet. Got it.
I saw her with the rest of the passengers, but she sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm telling you, she's suspicious. It's like she's too calm. I just get the feeling she's not your average lady.
We can't substantiate that unless we talk to her ourselves. That aside, did you come to Crossbell to sightsee or personal reasons?
I guess I'd say that I'm returning home. I've been vacationing in Calvard, but I made sure to come back for the anniversary festival. Actually, why are you wasting your time with me? If you're boarding the bus too, you should really keep an eye on that lady with the black hair. Now, she's suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'm immediately sus of this green-haired woman.
You called us
Look
over.
there. Look over there. Don't look at me. Look over there. Do you want to do this, D, or should I?
I can do it.
Uh.
Oh dear, oh my, what a handsome young man! You remind me of my grandson, in fact. Such an air of intelligence far beyond your years.
Thank you? Ma'am, are you from Crossbell?
Oh, no. I'm from Calvard, dear. You see, my son's family lives in Crossbell City, so I'm using that as an excuse to have a bit of fun at the festival. If you can believe it, it's been almost 3 years since I last stepped foot in Crossbell. 3 years too long. You sure seem happy, ma'am. Oh, how could I not? After all, it's been so long since I've been able to play with my precious grandson. It feels like it was only yesterday I was playing with him in Michelin Wonderland. I can't wait to see how big he's gotten over the years. My dear grandson, all grown up. Is this Lloyd's grandma? Lloyd, is this your grandma?
No.
Did you lose your grandma, Lloyd?
That would be funny.
Whose grandma is this? Where'd you?
Whose grandma?
I have no idea. She had the oh ho ho. I really wish we had a ho ho ho.
Oh, ho.
Yeah, no.
I give you a. Ready to talk to this person now?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Dude, check her out.
Randy.
Hold on.
God.
For some reason, my pec muscle is twitching.
Well, tell her to
Oh,
stop.
you were so
It's-
impressed there you're trying to pop your peg for, I see.
No, it's such an awkward feeling. Ugh,
His pecs are doing the dance of love.
just the one. The other one's not. It's just the one that's twitching.
Is it the left one?
No, it's the right.
Darn.
Oh.
It would have been funny if it was the left one.
Oh,
Kilika?
totally not Kilika, no. You weren't riding on the bus, were you?
What? Oh. Well, since we got here so late, we decided we'd spend the night. Hopefully that'll fly for now.
Is that so? Well, I suppose that's as sound a reason as any.
Enlighten me, madam. What exactly are you doing in Crossbell?
I suppose you could say that I'm searching for a jewel.
What sort of jewelry are you talking about?
A beautiful one. One that can enchant people and rests within this very state. And if I'm successful in obtaining it, I'll have the power to bring a vortex of enthusiasm to the Republic's people. Though I may have to stoop to whatever means necessary in order to see it through.
Why is she being so cryptic?
I wouldn't think too hard about it. Not Kilika, not at all. No, totally not.
You know, traveling by bus has a unique charm to it. Cruising along the open roads. My boy seems to be having a blast too. Oh, are you on a family vacation? Yes, I suppose that's a good way to put it. My son has always supported me through thick and thin. So I wanted to be able to show my love and appreciation for him against this trip.
You sound like quite the caring father, sir.
Come now, I'm going to blush. Since I'm constantly having to go on business trips, I have to take advantage of times like this to show off my fatherly love. That's all there is to it.
Hold. Crossbell has been really scenic so far, and the air is super clean here too. My dad's been to so many countries on his business trips, but he never runs out of really cool stories to talk about. I don't know what this voice turned into.
Thanks, Chris.
I don't know what that voice turned into, but it was a voice.
That was a voice.
That was a voice.
I was gonna. It's not where I thought you were gonna go with that one, but that's fine.
No,
Yeah.
that is.
Originally, I was just trying to channel Ash Ketchum, and then it just morphed because
I don't know
It
where
started
it
at
went
Ash
after
Ketchum.
Ash, but it went somewhere.
It really did.
I can't even appropriate a character to it because it started as Ash and then it just became
You know what?
something.
It's unique. It's unique.
There's nothing wrong with that, but yeah, it went somewhere.
I don't know. Anyways.
Someone do Dumbledore for this one, because that gives me a Dumbledore vibe.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
I can guarantee you I can't do a Dumbledore voice, so...
Apparently none of us can talk tonight, too.
Nothing goes up my head.
I just had a ghost in my ear. That was interesting.
You did.
What do you want?
Yes, you do. This guy looks like an oddball. Pardon me, sir. Might we ask why you're coming to Crossbow?
What's it to you?
Just curious, sir.
Why the hostility, old man? Got some secret you're hiding? Like maybe you're a Dumbledore? Don't want to let anyone know about that guilty conscience of yours? The hell are you accusing me of?
Cluesing?
Like I said, no one
I
can talk
clues
tonight.
you.
I was in the middle of drinking a drink, so yeah. It is an old guy, and old people have lisp and a lot of mucus. So just leave it be
Thanks
They
for
do.
the lurk.
and stop accusing me of something.
Whoa, Randy.
Damn.
Hey now, no need to get angry. I'm on your wavelength. Crossbow is swimming with all sorts of cuties. Not to mention, it's full of fun little places that you can take him to. Gotta say, I like your style, man. Want me to tell you about some of my favorite spots? Such shamelessness. Fishing. I came here to fish, okay? I know it's the anniversary festival and all, but I just came here to fish for some of your freshwater species. Hello? Something wrong with that? Punk! Nah, I'm cool with that. Sorry for teasing you, old man.
That's one way to get someone to talk. Crude and unusual, but effective. Bing bong.
Attention, passengers. The bus bound for Crossbow City has just arrived. For those boarding, please head towards Tangram Gate's parking lot.
That was not me.
That was
Steve.
No, it was me. Oh yeah, I was thinking about voice. The bus is here. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, my time to finally read it with my grandson has nearly arrived. Not get like a piece out that are fast. Oof. How'd it go?
My assessment is that we do not have enough information to fully determine who the dealer is.
All those guys struck me as regular people come and enjoy the festival. Is there really a criminal hiding in that group? I find it hard to believe. Except for that last guy.
You're being awfully quiet, Lloyd. Did you notice anything?
Sort of. There was one person who said something a bit strange.
Seriously? What the hell was it?
It's still just a hunch, Randy. Right now, we need to board that bus so we can put all the pieces together on this.
We should be on our way then. Once that bus reaches the city, the passengers are going to split up, and we will not be able to track them down.
Good point. Let's hurry over to the bus stop. The bus is in the parking lot, everyone. I wish I could be of more help, but I've done all I can. I'll be praying for your success.
Thanks, Sergeant Major. We'll get it done.
Where else would it be at, Seeker? What?
I mean, right outside the door, like the one that came in.
Where would the bus...
Oh, you folks heading back too?
No.
Yes. Sorry to keep you waiting. Yeah, well, the other passengers are already on board. Hurry up and get in. Like I said earlier, I plan to uncover the identity of the counterfeit dealer on the bus ride. Just think through things and figure it out before we reach Crossbow City.
Sure.
We are in a race against time.
No time to waste then, shall we?
I like to think that they're probably not actually dressed in these clothes. They're probably in like undercover outfits. It's just they're in these clothes for our purposes.
I'd imagine they're in something casual. Not necessarily like...
Maybe not undercover, but like they're not in this
undercover,
uniform.
just-
It's purely for
Yeah.
us to know what character there is. You know what I mean? First off, we should sort through all the information we have on the counterfeit ring.
The group of the counterfeit dealers split up and entered Crossbell via the train station, airport, and Tangram Gate. At least, according to the report given by Donovan.
Yes, that's right. The report is accurate. Our culprit should be one of the passengers on this bus. With that information, we can deduce one infallible truth. The counterfeit dealer who boarded this bus is...
That's interesting.
Like, usually people who are looking like jewel thieves and stuff usually don't work independently. They usually have a partner somewhere.
Think about what they just said, though.
What they
The
say again, I completely
counterfeit
blank.
group
I also
split up
split up.
between the three places.
They're probably working independently.
Oh.
So the person on this bus is most likely independent. Because their
the girl.
partners are
It's the
in
pretty
coming
girl.
in the other two locations.
It's the pretty girl looking for a jewel.
Oh, yeah, it's not the guy who was like, here are my wares. They're fancy.
Working independently. From that, we conclude that this is likely the ring's leader.
Whoa, seriously? Would their leader be working solo with no backup?
It's possible, but what's your reasoning behind that?
It's relatively simple to explain. For them to sell their merchandise, they have to transport their counterfeit goods into Crossbell, right? Naturally, it seems odd for them to be using the bus route to Tangram Gate.
Yes, now that you mention it, if I were a counterfeit dealer, I would make my friends enter Crossbell via train or airship. Unlike the border gates, the station and airport do not require as strict security screenings for people from the Republic or the Empire.
On top of that, smuggling goods is a tricky business. Heading off the dirty work to underlings is the name of the game. Well, and by process of elimination, a culprit already ordered his goons to smuggle through the station and airport. With that out of the way, he's free to nonchalantly enter Crossbell. Is that kind of what you're getting at, Lloyd?
Couldn't have summed it up better.
It's circumstantial evidence, but it still holds some weight. When we apply that logic to this case, people traveling in pairs can be ruled out. So the siblings and father and son are clear.
Exactly. There's something else. When I was questioning the passengers, one of them said something fishy. That person is most likely the leader of the counterfeit ring.
Something fishier?
There are 5 remaining suspects. The eccentric old man who claims he came to Crossbell to fish.
Yep.
The kind old lady who claims she came to Crossbell to see her grandchild for the first time in 3 years. The dark-haired woman shrouded in mystery. The young girl who seemed to distrust the dark-haired woman. And the merchant who says he travels back and forth between Crossbell and the Republic.
Is one of them really the culprit?
Yeah, I think I've got them pinned down. Among the suspects, the leader of the counterfeit dealers must be... Now, once we discuss and pick who we want, do you want me to pick the person that is going to earn us the most DP? Or just whatever we decide as a group?
What's DP again?
Detective points.
Is that the right person that is the actual culprit?
I know, I'm saying, once we deduce who we want, do you want me to pick the actual person? Well, because I have the walkthrough here, so I know what the one
know
to
who
pick
the
for the
actual
max
person
points.
is.
I don't know if that's actually the culprit. It just says, pick this for maximum DP. That's all my thing says.
Is the merchant the choice?
No, that's just where it spawned in at.
But is the merchant the choice?
I don't know, is he? I mean, to me, it seems logical. He travels back and forth. But if he travels frequently, I don't think a counterfeiter would travel that frequently and risk getting caught, would they?
I mean, if it's just the ringleader who's trying to make it seem like they're supposed to be there.
That's a fair point.
But also, Lloyd said that this is most likely the ringleader. The ringleader is probably not pushing the merchandise right now. Why would the merchant say, "Look at my wares," if it's the leader?
Also, good point. Slight counterpoint is maybe that's just kind of their cover story, I guess, for lack of a better word.
If you have legit goods, you wouldn't mind about showing them out to people. Or if they're supposed to be legit goods.
I mean,
I feel like the game wants us to say the dark-haired woman because the green-haired girl was like, "Hey, look how sus she is. Look how sus she's acting." And
yeah,
now
but at
she's
the same
gonna talk
time,
sus.
that would also make me
know
want to
she-
pick her because
Yeah,
she's
that's
trying to
exactly
throw the
what
blame
I'm
so
saying.
much.
Exactly.
That's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's the young woman who's like, "Look at her, don't look at me."
It's
Personally
not
speaking.
a bad argument.
She never really.
I don't like the rude old man.
Did she?
What did you say, D?
For the green-haired person, did she never even tell us why she's coming to Crossbow?
Nope, she just... I don't think, anyway. I think she was just blabbering on and on about...
She said that she's coming to visit.
Oh, yeah, she's coming to visit for the anniversary festival.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think it's the merchant. I mean, while it's a good cover story, because, like, if you sell legitimate wares, then you could pawn off your counterfeits easier.
That's true.
I feel like it'd be too obvious to pick the dark-haired woman. Because,
I'm
like,
just saying it feels like the game is trying to make us think it's Kilika.
yeah. I feel like that's just too obvious. I mean, obvious game is obvious, but not always that obvious.
What do you think, Xander?
I don't like the old man. He was rude. But that's about it.
That's just an old man for you, though.
I mean, what do we think about the
mean-
grandmother? She's the
She's
only one
fine.
on here we haven't talked about.
I don't think
She's
it's
fine.
the grandma. If it is the grandma, props to her.
She just seems so sweet.
I'm just like, she's the only one we haven't talked about on this list, so...
She's just too sweet.
Even the old man in his own way was like, he had his charms, being a grumpy old man.
That's true. Grumpy old man is a trope.
Xander doesn't like the old man, but at the same time, it's like...
I mean,
he just
Randy
wants the
kind of
fish,
made
man.
him be that way.
I mean, yeah.
Like, Randy
No.
poked at him.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
He just wants the fish, man.
Uh-huh.
And he wants to be left alone to fish. So
That's just,
I guess
that seems legit
that
to me.
just
I don't
sounds
know.
like
Yeah.
old, grumpy old man things. Like
Literally, it's like a grumpy old man in a nutshell. Yeah, like
They have a
it's-
movie
yeah.
about that.
it's called Up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I was thinking of the movie Grumpy Old Men. There's a
I don't
second
know
one
that
called
movie.
Grumpier Old
Yeah,
Men.
I don't even know that movie.
It's they're really old movies. Well, not really old. They're like 80s, 90s.
that's getting on
Try-
50 years.
You know, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look, we're
he
old,
did
man.
post the meme of asking what our favorite dinosaurs were. So-
I did.
Anyway,
All right. So do we want to pick as the group, or do we want to pick the one that's going to give us the most points and game it? Or are they one and the same? Could also be the thing.
I vote present.
What?
I vote yes.
It means that I don't want to say.
I was like, what?
I vote yes.
That it don't work.
It does work.
It only works if they're one and the same.
24.
42.
Is that height?
C. C.
When in doubt, see it out.
Why wouldn't you want to get the most points? Is my question.
Because I'm just asking what the group wants to do.
What does getting more points do for us?
Statistically nothing, because we're not doing any of the side content to continue ranking ourselves up, so it really doesn't matter.
Well, that's because you're also already max level.
Well, no, rank isn't detective rank.
True.
Which is the side, like it was like the bracer rank thing from the first 3 games.
But are you trying to also complete everything in this game like we did last time?
No. Because we don't have all those side stories that we had to complete to get everything. We, as far as I know of, do not have that in these games.
I don't know. Whatever option makes us move on.
All right, we're going to do the one that gets us the most points, which is the elderly woman.
What?
The old lady was suspicious. You positive? No.
Definitely. Yeah, given the evidence, it wouldn't make sense for the counterfeit dealer to be anyone else.
Explain, Lloyd. Explain.
I guess that's true.
What?
Huh?
The
Hashtag
bus
cat
will
meat.
be arriving at Crossfell's east exit momentarily. When disembarking, please remember to take all personal belongings with you.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Props to her. We will arrive shortly.
It's now or never.
Once we arrive, we'll hurry and apprehend the suspect. Everyone, get ready.
Don't have to tell me twice. Remember, Lloyd, it's up to you to get the suspect to drop their cover. You up to the challenge?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Yes, Lloyd. It's up to you to harass a lovely old lady. I feel like she's an undercover agent.
Killica?
Is it Killica?
Yes,
looks
it's
like
Killica.
See, then I'm right.
I wrote in my notes, not
I'm-
Killica. Like quotes, yeah.
She looks like Killica, but I mean, if it is
Very
Killica,
fashionable.
it's definitely an
Very
undercover
fashionable.
agent then.
100% she is.
Could you please wait a moment?
You're truly a man.
Oh, if it isn't those fine young folk I met at the border. What might you dearies need with a little old lady like myself?
We apologize for not having told you this sooner, but we're with the Crossbow Police, Special Support Section. We'd like for you to answer a few quick questions, ma'am.
Excuse me, Sonny, are you implying something? What am I guilty of?
Well, now she's acting sus.
No matter the situation, isn't it rude to bother a frail lady such as myself?
I understand
see
your
why
reservation, but
he's
the
sus of her
CPD
now.
received some interesting information today. A certain group of criminals are supposedly trying to infiltrate Crossbell. You were tasked with investigating Tangram Gate, so we covertly questioned any inbound tourists there. One of them stood out due to a particularly strange remark. That remark came from you, ma'am.
What's that supposed to mean, son?
One of your statements in the dining hall struck me as incredibly suspicious. I believe you claimed that it's been about 3 years since you last came to Crossbell.
And what's so strange about that? The area in Calvert I'm from isn't very close to Crossbell. There's nothing weird about me visiting infrequently.
I wasn't suggesting any of the sort. The problem is what followed. You said you went to the theme park with your grandson during your last visit, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I see the issue.
You sly dog, you.
Your fate has already been sealed, ma'am.
Did any of you catch it?
They're still there.
The
The
fact that it's
Context
recent
clues.
was only a couple of, like 2 years ago or whatever recently. they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Michelin theme park was only built 2 years ago.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple, really. If you had really visited Crossbell 3 years ago like you claimed, you would have had trouble visiting Michelin Wonderland, considering it didn't even exist at the time.
What? This can't be. You see, the thing is. Oh, yeah. This is all a misunderstanding. Silly old me must have read about it somewhere and got myself confused. You know how it is with us elderly folks, right?
Now it's the constant thing of saying that I'm old. That's
Oh.
tipping me off as
It was a misunderstanding? No problem. Do you mind if we give your grandson's family a quick call to corroborate your story? I'm sure they'd be quick to defend you if the police suspected you, right? Then again, that's not even an option. You can't call someone who isn't real. It's pretty funny when you think about it. He went to visit a non-existent theme park with a non-existent grandson. This type of mistake would have only been possible for someone who visited Crossbell in the last 2 years. Frequently coming here to run your crooked business is exactly what allowed for that contradiction in your statement.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you seriously think a kind elderly lady like myself would be heinous enough to pawn off counterfeit goods on unsuspecting people? I do believe you just put the final nail in your coffin, ma'am. Not once during this exchange do we specify the crime in question.
You never said it was CrossFit. Counterfeit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap.
Way to fall for one of the oldest tricks in the book, you old bat. I think it's about time you face the music.
I am sure you have a perfectly logical explanation as to why you have access to sensitive information. We will be more than happy to listen to you in our interrogation room.
So that's that, right? I'll give you one last chance, ma'am. Please turn yourself in peacefully or else.
Oh. Who'd go along with a bunch of idiotic whippersnappers?
What?
Hey,
She's gone off her rocker.
Her true nature has finally been revealed.
you're all just a bunch of cowards trying to deceive a helpless old lady like myself. I am sure the goddess will smite you all if you don't correct your nasty behavior.
It is honestly laughable you can utter such nonsense without a hint of irony. Are you not guilty of deceiving others with your unscrupulous business?
Shut up, you damned munchkin!
Munchkin.
I hate you all! This is exactly why the police and bracers are trash! I bet you think you're so righteous. Maybe you morons should get off your friggin' high horses.
Calm down, ma'am. If you could just come with us quietly.
Zip it, punk! Got cotton in your ears! I said I'm not going with you! Don't make me repeat myself again!
No, don't make me repeat myself.
If you think you can catch me so easily, then why don't you go ahead and try me?
Seriously?
I love this old lady so
How
much.
could an old lady move so quickly?
Where the hell did that whole nicest grandma you ever meet charade disappear off to?
Munchkin.
She's my favorite. Is it really time for this, you guys? We need to hurry up and chase after her, or else she might actually escape.
True. Let's go after her.
Oh my gosh. This is the best old lady.
All right, Kilika, do your thing.
Thank God, Kilika. Oh dear, I must have accidentally stuck my leg out while I wasn't looking. Are you still breathing, madam?
You bitch! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I see that despite your age, you have energy to spare.
Crap, let's bring out fast.
Huh?
What? What's she doing on the ground all of a sudden?
Hey, check it out. The hot blackhead lady's here too. Wait, hold on a second. Did you do this?
Randy, there's a
Randy.
lot of people you could flirt with. I don't recommend doing it with Kilika.
Well, he doesn't know her.
The worst.
Mistakes.
She
No, she's not.
will beat
He's
the
in danger.
crap out of you with one hand behind her back.
I don't know. Randy's secretly pretty dangerous himself.
In her purple high-heeled shoes, no less.
Like, there are... Like, Randy's a strong character. I mean, ish.
Randy has a better chance with Shara.
Accurate. Or Ayana. But Kilika, nah, I think Zen's got that one on lock.
We can talk later. I'd suggest you restrain her while you have the chance. This woman seems to have some serious pep in her step, so I'm sure she'll be coming into it no time at all.
Damn you!
Good call, man. You might help me out, Ellie?
Not at all.
Hey, we get to see them actually arrest people.
Ah,
I apologize, but could you accompany us for the time being? Especially since it would seem that you played a significant role in this arrest.
very well. I wasn't intending on standing out, but perhaps this is simply fate.
Rest easy, ma'am. It'd be my absolute pleasure to escort such a fine lady as yourself.
Randy, you're barking
Randy.
up the wrong tree, my
Randy,
man.
no.
Don't fly too close to the sun, Randy.
Truly.
Can I ask for your name then?
Ha! Like I give my name to some scrawny little brat like you.
Granny? Listen here, Granny. Do you have any idea the position you're in? You're aware we've already arrested all of your friends, right? So can it and start cooperating already.
Shut your yak, you little shit! Didn't your parents teach you any manners? You're talking to a lady, yeah? Don't you know it's common courtesy to serve her a cup of tea or something?
Huh? Okay, sure. I'll bring it later.
Is Raymond going to be alright handling her by himself? She's a tough nut, that's for sure. But don't worry, he'll be fine. This is a secure facility. She won't be getting out of here anytime soon.
I don't know. Somehow, I could see her brute forcing her way out of anything.
I agree. She called me Munchkin.
By the way, who's the beautiful young lady over there?
You know, now that you mention it, I never asked her.
Randy.
Hey, even the other guy mentions she's beautiful. Leave it alone.
No, it's the fact that he never thought to ask her name.
Yep.
Names are
He was like,
unimportant. He'll forget it anyway.
the whole time. Yeah.
Yep. Her name is Hot Lady. It's all he needs to know. Excuse me, ma'am. We're going to need your name and occupation, please, for police business, of course.
Kilika Roran, at your service. I'm a Calvardian entertainment producer.
Bullshit.
I came to Crossbell, let's say it was just by chance.
Bullshit.
Didn't she say she was looking for a jewel? Now she's changing her story.
No, she said she's looking for a jewel that will bring enthusiasm to the people of Calvard.
Killick, eh? Gotta say, I dig it. And you're a producer to boot. You definitely look the part, and I mean that in the best of ways.
Helped us apprehend the suspect, Inspector Donovan. Is that right? Excuse our poor manners, ma'am. The CPD thanks you for your invaluable cooperation. If you like, I'm sure we can scratch up a reward for you. Can't guarantee it'll be much, though.
Please, it's quite alright. I didn't do anything much. Certainly not enough to warrant a reward.
Well, if you're sure. If I'm being honest, it's a real relief to hear you say that.
Please remain professional, Inspector.
Actually, I've been wondering. How did the stakeouts at the train station and airport go? Oh, that. Luckily, the other dealers were caught and arrested. On top of that, we were able to confiscate all of the counterfeit items they were carrying. So, if all goes according to plan, they'll be out of business for the rest of the year.
Rest of the year? Are you saying they'll be getting off the hook with only minor charges?
It looks like it's going to be a stern warning and an entry ban prohibiting them from entering Crossbow for 1 month. But they're not even going to be detained?
So what you're really saying is that all of our work didn't mount the jack.
You said it before. According to state law, it's only a minor criminal offense, and since they're foreigners, we can't do much. Trust me, I understand how disheartening it can be, but this is as much as we can do. Now, don't be discouraged. You four did fine work today. Especially when you consider the fact that they'll be out of commission for the festival.
Chief, please help me.
Oops, sounds like Raymond needs saving. Anyway, good luck. We'll be counting on you guys if anything comes up again. Thank you, Inspector. You can give us a call anytime. Now, Raymond.
Crossbow's authority really is as weak as the rumors say. Well, I suppose I cannot be surprised about that.
What do you mean?
Laws exist to protect the well-being of those who live under them, and yet Crossbow's laws seem designed for the sole purpose of keeping it obedient to Erebonia and Calvard. I imagine that's something you run up against on more than one occasion, yes? I imagine it must be extremely frustrating. Even so, I think all of you can hold your heads high. Fighting against an unjust status quo is admirable. Though I suppose it's none of my business as a Calvardian. Regardless, I'd advise you not to give up. I'm sure your efforts will pay off one day.
Silica.
So now that that's all settled, what's your plan?
I reserved a room for myself in one of the entertainment district's hotels. I plan on staying there during my visit. We'd be more than happy to show you the way there if you'd like. I appreciate the gesture, but don't worry. I'm well acquainted with the city.
You said the entertainment district? Does that perhaps have something to do with the motive behind your visit?
You are a sharp one, aren't you? That's right. I've come to see Arkansas. If possible, I was hoping to get them to agree to performing in the Republic. A tour, perhaps.
You're looking to book them?
Why, of course. Arkansas is an enchanting Septian vein, lying dormant in Crossbell. Have they the charisma to capture Calvard with their magical shows? And they create a vortex of enthusiasm for the theater there? Determining that is my main job here in Crossbell.
Interesting. When she's talking about a jewel at Tangram Gate, she was talking about Arkansas all along.
You're in an interesting bunch. Still diamonds in the rough to be sure. But there's definitely something pure and true inside of you. And you're professionals as well. Deducing who the culprit was like that wasn't something that comes up to people easily. Let's both do our best from here on out, okay?
Yeah. Thank you for your assistance again, Kilika. Anything you need while you're here, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'd love an opportunity to return the favor.
If the opportunity rises, I'll be sure to do so. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. This request is more than what I was expecting.
You're telling me. But hey, thanks to all that, I was able to meet one fine lady.
Oh, Randy.
Man, I've seen my share of beautiful gals from out east, but damn, that Kilika is on another level.
You are incorrigible.
Well, at least he didn't say it in front of her, I guess. Everyone ready to get moving? Going? We're getting ready to save. I want Joshua and Estelle to meet Kilika here in town.
I want them to.
They'd be
I
like,
want it.
Kilika, what are you doing here?
And we'd be like, how do you know her?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So what's very funny is the walkthrough that I read through here. It says, so in reference to the bus station, watch the scene that plays out where the bus from Calvert arrives and 9 people get off. Time to talk to them. Head inside the lunchroom and speak to the 6 people that are here. Woman in yellow, parentheses, has a character portrait when you speak to her. Definitely important for the story. The man behind her, the couple at the table, the other woman. Once you've talked to these, enter the room. You should talk to them all, yada yada. And says, after this, watch the scenes that play out, where the request will eventually end, but we end up meeting the woman in yellow, who's called Kilika of Ruin. It's like, nah. She doesn't. I mean, to be fair, we did use the updated pictures in the first 3 games, which made them closer in appearance to these 2 games for their cut-ins.
I mean, even the sprite, I was like, from Calvard, long black hair. Who could
Right?
it
And she
possibly
went
be?
back to Calvard at the end.
Yeah. I was like, the chances that it's Kilika are rather high right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they had to have a way to bring Kilika in. Now, I don't think we're going to have a way of bringing, like, Agate's probably not going to be in here. Tio. I mean, you have Rin, but that's not really like a pivotal thing. It's Joshua and Estelle for
You
her.
mean Tita?
Tita, not. I was reading Tio on my screen. Tita.
We have Tio.
You're not gonna get
here.
Zen, most likely. You got Kilika. That's probably the only one of the 2 we'll get.
You could get Zen. It's possible.
Maybe. But the other thing is, like, we're not really working with the Bracers. We're independent of them. The only reason we have Joshua and Estelle is because we deal with Ren. Because Ren has met us. So there's our connection with them. But otherwise, we're not really dealing with the Bracer Guild. But maybe. It's possible.
Also, bullshit. Kilika is not in the production stuff.
She left the Bracer Guild. She said that at the end. That was when she left to go back to Calvard. She was leaving the guild.
To go join their own secret society of people.
Yeah, she was going to go join and head up their
And who
intelligence
do we all
agency.
know that's currently at Arkansas? It's Yin. So therefore,
Well, also, what other major organization from Calvard is operating in Crossbell? The Heiyue.
Oh yeah.
Heiue also. Yeah.
Heiyue, and they've
So
hired
Heiyue-
Yin. So
Yeah.
the person in
Heiyue-
charge of the intelligence division of Calvard is also here?
You know?
Hmm.
You know.
Heiyue is slowly but surely becoming interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Heiyue is a very interesting organization. I could care less about the Mafia, to be fair. The Mafia just aren't interesting people.
They seem like Joshua and Estelle nailed it on the head. That they seem like the Ravens plot, the Ravens line, but just more organized.
I think weren't they referring to the Testaments and Vipers
I
with that?
think
Oh,
so.
they referenced the Black Ravens, saying, "Oh, these guys are way more organized than them."
I thought that was in reference to the Saber Vipers and Testaments.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
no, I'm
not the
talking about the
Mafia.
Mafia themselves.
Not
gotcha.
right.
I'm saying
I misunderstood.
Ravash.
Oh, yeah.
Is not that.
Yeah.
Ravash,
Ravash.
yeah.
I got my organization. There's so many.
There's so
There's
many
a ton.
gangs in this town. It's ridiculous.
But Ravash is just not that interesting. They're just like run-of-the-mill mobsters. Maybe they'll be more interesting as time goes on, but at least for me, they're not really all that interesting.
They're going to be the Gilbert of this game.
I mean, they kind of already are. Which is kind of funny. Although at the same time, that's kind of what... while he's not the comedic relief that Gilbert is, Wazzy's kind of feeling that role. Or not Wazzy, Wald. Where he just gets beaten up for no reason. And then tries to cover it up. You know, Estelle just casually throws him over her shoulder like he's nothing. And then he's just like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. I'm just gonna go again. It's like, dude, she just
Oh,
flipped
hell
you
yeah,
with
sure.
ease. Like, you are not going to beat her. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out.
Anyways.
We're getting out of here. I will see you all next time. We're gonna go raid Patrick Static. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I appreciate all of you. We will see you all next time. Bye.